have a lot of you out there online. Welcome, everyone, here and wherever you are. Today is extremely hot, and so we're going to do a cooling yoga practice today. And that's going to be reflected in our mudras and poses and meditation and the breathing. So let's begin. Sitting up nice and tall. And bring your ankles right underneath the knees, about hip width apart. If you take your hands, make them into fists, bring those together. They should fit right nicely between your knees. And that's hip width apart for you. Different for everyone. We're all anatomically similar, but not the same. All right. So sitting up nice and tall, going to bring our thoughts into the practice right here, right now, leaving everything else outside, all those monkey mind thoughts, and to slow those down. Nowhere else to go right now and nothing else to do except begin this practice now. So just notice your natural breath. Take a few moments, just breathe normally and naturally. Now we're going to do some deeper breaths. We're going to do some belly breaths. If you wish, bring your hand or both hands onto your belly, right slightly below the navel. And take a nice, slow, deep breath through your nose. Breathing into the belly, expanding that belly as if there were a balloon being inflated. And then exhale slowly, allowing all that air to be expelled. Bring your belly button back toward your spine as you deflate that balloon. And inhale, nice deep inhales into the belly. Focus on your breath. Imagine the air as it comes in through the nostrils, travels down your windpipe all the way into the belly, and then exhale completely. Visualize the air moving back up and out. Feeling yourself becoming calmer, settled into the practice. Nice deep breaths in and out. Couple more on your own. Try to make your exhales longer than your inhales. That has a more calming, cool effect. Tell by the expressions on the faces that I see that it's already having calming effect. Finish the breath you're on, and then bring your hands onto your thighs, palms down. Going to do another calming, cooling breath. And this is called hummingbee breath. And the way this goes, we'll take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, keep your mouth closed and exhale with a loud humming noise. Exhale through your nose with a loud humming noise, but keeping your mouth closed. You'll feel that vibration clear into your sinuses, into your skull, all the way through. You should feel that. And in-house here, we have quite a few people, and it really raises the vibrational level. So let's do humming bee breath now. Take an inhale and exhale, just letting it go. And now inhale through the nose. Exhale. That a couple more times. I probably won't hold it quite as long. All right. Take a nice inhale. Soften your shoulders and neck. Just allow this breath, vibration, feel that clear throughout. Natural breaths here. Inhale. Feel that in your head, in your skull, somewhere in your body. All right, that's a wonderful breath to do. Calm yourself, and it has a cooling, soothing effect. All right, so bring your hands together. This is Anjali Mudra. This is the gesture of gratitude or thankfulness, also called prayer pose. And this mudra pretty much stands for any and everything. We use this in almost every class. Now bring your hands away, and we're going to go into Lotus Mudra or Padma. So keep your thumbs and your pinky fingers together, and now open up your hands so the other three fingers are pointing upward. Just like a flower opening. Just gently close and open this flower again. And gaze down into this mudra. The lotus flower grows from the bottom of ponds in all kinds of gooey muck. And it comes up through the water and opens into this beautiful basis of water element mudra. Water element is for cooling and calming and soothing. Take a moment. Feel this mudra's channel or rechannel the energy in our bodies. That's the purpose of mudra. Next to all the elements within us, and it channels our energy in space. Close your mudra back into Anjali Mudra. Bring that in front of your heart. Take a moment and reflect on how you feel right now. Bring your hands out. Just give them a nice little shake. All right. And inhale, reaching up, saluting the sun, which is very powerful right now. Separate the palms and bring your hands down. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale with a nice deep breath, floating the hands down. Bring your hands around your back, clasp one wrist with your other hand, press into your lower back, bring your shoulders back, and raise your heart, lift your heart, look up toward the ceiling, right about where the wall and ceiling meet so that you're feeling a stretch in the front of your neck, not overdoing. Take a couple of nice breaths here. And release. So, all right, we're going to go right into cat-cow, and we'll be doing a lot of like forward movements today, which are cooling movements. So sitting up nice and tall, inhale, coming forward, bring your shoulders back, bring your tailbone back, and lift your head, your inhale. And now exhale into cat, round your spine. Tuck the tailbone under. Inhale, coming forward, flex the spine, looking up, shoulders back. Exhale, back into cat. Tuck the tail, and keep moving back, forward and back, forward, inhale. It's nice, smooth, continuous movement, cat back. Inhale forward, go at your own rate of speed. If you want to go a little slower, that's fine. I encourage you not to go faster, and slow it to whatever works for you. Feel that spine movement as you're flexing the spine and extending the spine, moving that spine forward and back. Nice fluid movements, and inhaling and exhaling. Keep going. Two more on your own, then come back up to seated. That second one. Back up. Right. Right. Now bring your left hand around the back of the chair. Keep your knees pointed forward. Sit up nice and tall. Now bring your other hand to your outer knee and twist from the waist, looking over your shoulder. Nice twist. Make sure your knees do not collapse to the side. And breathe. Nice breaths here. Take a couple more breaths in this position. And exhale, bring your head forward, coming around. All right, just do a little bit of shimmy motion with your shoulders, moving your hands forward and back on your thighs. Loosening up. Let's go to the other side. Right hand around the back of the chair, sit up nice and tall. Your left hand to your outer thigh. Twist from the waist, looking over your shoulder. Good. Nice to be able to see so many of you. Some of you have your cameras on. Several people here. Very nice. Pulling. Just a little deeper if you can. And with your next exhale, bring your head around, forward, and then bring the rest of your body. Just a few shoulder rolls. Breathing. All right. bring your feet out and have your feet pointed out a 45-degree angle to the side and your knees over the ankles. There's a tendency to let your knees collapse in or out too far. So be aware of where they are. All right, bring your hands to opposite elbows, about shoulder height, and twist to your left and keep going. Come forward slowly, twist to the right, and keep going very slow to the right and left. Bit of a dynamic move here. And come back, forward. And now we're going to do a forward fold. So take a nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, forward fold, and you can go as far as your knees. If you want to go further, release your hands, bring them down as far as you wish to your ankles or to the floor in front of you. Whatever works for you today. Remember, you do not have to overdo any of these poses. It's always better if there's a question to underdo it rather than overdo it. Now, walk your hands to your right ankle. Just grasp your right ankle, holding it here. Walk your hands back to center and forward. Your hands forward. Walk your hands back as far as you can. And walk your hands back to center and over to the right. Don't hold your breath. Nice deep breaths here. And walk your hands back to center. And bring your hands over to your ankles and slide back up to seated. Take a moment. That makes you dizzy. Then don't go as far next time, or keep your head up looking forward. In any pose where you drop your head, if you get dizzy, bring your head up and just keep it forward. All right. Walk your feet back in to center. Sit up nice and tall. Okay. I'm going to do just a few upper body. So sit up nice and tall, and now drop your left ear to your left shoulder. And keep breathing. Nice breaths here. Feel that opening in the side of your neck. If you want a deeper stretch, bring your left hand up over your head, grasp your ear, and just allow the weight of your hand to bring your head down a bit. Don't yank at your head. Don't want to pull your neck. And come back up. Work your jaw. And let's go to the other side. Now drop your right ear to your right shoulder. This may feel a little tighter. It usually does on the other side. Keep breathing. Again, bring that hand up. Just allow gravity to create a little bit more weight, a bit more space inside of your neck. And release. Back up. Bring your shoulders up nice and tight and rotate your head. and at some point, go the other direction. Then bring your head back to center and release. Let it go. Shake out your hands. All right, good. And sit back against the back of the chair, grasping the seat or the legs or rungs of your chair, whatever you have there. Bring both feet out. Try to point and flex. So point the toes down. All right. Down a little. And bring your toes back towards you, flexing the toes back, pointing forward and flexing back. You feel that all the way back up into the back of your legs, right all the way to the glutes and sitting bones. Keep going, slowly pointing, flexing. In front, tightens up the shins, thighs, and now roll your feet, ankle rolls here. Directions. And do a few more point and flex. Spread your toes nice and wide. And bring your feet down. Up onto your toes and do some toe taps. Bring your knees up. Circulation. Back to toes. It feels funny the second time around, that's normal. You know, neurologically, we've got things all awakened in there, and the second time around, it seems like it's a little more difficult, but that's as it should be. All right, we're going to do a few standing poses. Be sure on a hot day like today, carry water with you and use it liberally. I was in Colombia in December, and you know, I still marvel at how I made it through that heat and all the walking. And the only way I did was because I drank copious amounts of water. So that is our friend on a day like this. All right, come to standing if you wish, but please feel free to remain seated and do the arm movements for any of these poses. Come to the back of your chair. Again with mountain pose. Mountain pose is a very deeply grounding pose, kind of the king pose of yoga. So standing with your feet right about a little less than hip width apart. Stand up nice and tall. Now bring your shoulders up and back and allow your shoulder blades to just glide down your back. Bring your palms forward and just let your hands hang. Now, keeping your chin parallel to the floor, look at a spot on the wall that does not move. This is mountain pose. This is a starting pose for many other yoga poses. This is said to be perfect alignment. just feel your feet deeply rooted into the earth, crown of your head reaching up to the sky. Bring your hands forward. We're going to do a mudra while we're standing, and this is Jala, J-A-L-A, Jala, and it is water. It translates to water. So water mudra, water element mudra. Bring the tip of your thumb and tip of your little fingers together. The other three fingers remain straight out. All right, if you're seated, you can bring the back of your hands onto your thighs. If you're standing, palms up. This is Jala, water element mudra. Just close your eyes for a moment and connect to this mudra. Cooling, cleansing, calming. It's what you feel in your hands. Out your whole body. And release. And we're going to do one more breath. Make sure your hands are free. This is waterfall breath. Again, a very cooling move. So inhale, reaching up, and bring the palms of your hands lightly together. And now just allow your hands to float down and imagine rain or a waterfall coming down with your hands. Inhale, deeply reaching up, and exhale, allowing this water to fall over you, to cool you, to cleanse you. Couple more. If you want, you can open your mouth, use your crow beak when you exhale. It's even more cooling. Just allow your hands to drop and shake it out. Okay, I feel a lot calmer. Hope you do too. Come to the back of your chairs. I'm going to start with down dog. Again, if it makes you dizzy, keep your head looking forward, but these downward positions are very cooling. So, grasping the back of your chair, step back, and keep your feet a little more than hip distance apart, flat on the floor. Push your tailbone back behind you as if you were pushing against the wall. And bring your hands onto the back of the chair. And now come down. If you can, bring your head between your arms. If you want a deeper stretch, you can grasp the seat of the chair and have an even deeper stretch. Whatever works for you. And breathe. If you're seated in the chair, do a forward fold. Now pedal your feet. Lift one heel, and then as you bring that down, lift the other one. So, and keep going in a walking motion. These deep breaths here. And release, bring your head up, look forward, and up, all the way up, step forward. Okay. This next flow we're gonna do 3 poses. We're gonna do a low lunge, warrior 1, and triangle. So I'm gonna start with my right foot, your left foot. Bring your left foot back, nice distance, and just have a very little micro bend in that left knee. And now bring your right knee into a bend. This is up to you how deep you want to go with this lunge. You can just have a slight bend, or you can increase it, and then you'll feel that lunge on your other side. So gauge how deeply you want to go. But don't let your knee extend over your toes. And breathe. Nice breaths here. And release. Take the bend out of your right knee, and now just turn your left leg away from the camera. I'm going to try to. Now just turn your left foot so that it's about at a 45-degree angle. I find that in these warrior poses, it's so individual. Some people want more of an angle or less of an angle. Entirely up to you, whatever feels right for you. So just keep your right knee pointed forward. And now bring your hips around so that they're pointed straight forward, and place a bend in your right knee. And again, don't bring your knee so it extends over the toes. You should be able to see your toes. Protect your knee. With your hips nice and forward, drop your shoulders, and then bring one or both hands up. This is warrior 1. Again, find a gazing point to look at on the wall. That will help you keep your balance. These breaths here, breathing in and out. If you want to change the arm positions, feel free. Bring one hand to your hip. Bring both hands to your hips. Carry it a little bit. And release. Now, take the bend out of your right knee. Keep the position with your back foot. And now, keeping your right, left mixed up today. Keeping your right hand on the back or the seat of the chair. Might be better to come to the seat of the chair. Raise your left arm up. Look up at your hand, your raised hand. Again, if that makes you dizzy, then just look forward. And if you cannot raise your hand or it's painful, bring your hand around your back and rest it on your back. Breathe. Nice breaths here. This triangle. Konasana. Your next exhale, bring your arm back down, facing forward, come up, grasp the back of the chair, come up to standing, and step forward. Step it out, side. All right. Starting in lunge, keep your left foot right behind the back of the chair. Step back with your right foot. And now place a bend in your left knee. And watch so you don't go over the front of your toes. And stand up nice and straight. Breathe. Breath. Breathing. And release. Take the bend out of that knee. Moment, readjust your back foot. Maybe you want to bring it forward slightly or back, in or out. That's up to you, whatever feels right. Bring your hips around so you're facing straight forward. And now place a bend in your left knee. Standing up nice and straight. Hips forward. Find your gazing point. Bring your arms up if you wish. Keep breathing. To that one. And with your next exhale, release. Take the bend out of your front knee. And bring your hand, your left hand, to the seat of the chair. Take the bend out of both knees. And now raise your right arm up. Not looking at the camera, so I'm going to turn around. And again, if your arm is sore, this does not work for you, just bring it around your back, rest it on your back. And with your next exhale, release, back up to standing. And bring your chair around. Come in front of your chair. You don't know where time goes. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, seated. Time for relaxation, which in Sanskrit is called Shavasana, pose at the end of practice. So sitting however you wish, and if you're at home and want to move to an easy chair, feel free to do that. I see we've had quite a few more people join, so I hope you got in on some of the cooling breaths here. But for now, get comfortable. Just allow yourself to sit back, soften your head and shoulders, neck, upper body. Again, let go all tension in. If there's any place where you are feeling tight, tense, let it go. Allow yourself to sink into the chair or whatever surface is beneath you. And letting go, relaxing, Soften crown of your head. Release the wrinkles in your forehead and in your face. Let go of any tension across your shoulders, upper back, your neck and chest. Relax your heart in your heart space. Soften the muscles in your arms and hands, your abdomen. Relax your back, hips, your thighs, lower legs and feet. And just letting your body soften. Soften the right side of your body. Relax the left side. Now relax your entire body, letting go of any strain, any tension, any heat, any discomfort. Now in your mind, see yourself sitting close to the sea or a lake, any body of water you wish. Your feet are gently bathed by the soft rippling waves. Deeply inhale the refreshing air, whether it's ocean or lake or stream. Hold your breath for a few seconds and then exhale. Hear the sound of the water, gentle lapping sound. Now feel a light rain and feel how the rain washes away all your tension, any sadness, any fear, any emotion that you wish to be rid of. Gently cleansing and washing away all sad emotion. And now turn your face to the sun and allow the light and warmth to stream in through the pores of your skin to every cell in your body. Awakening comfort, happiness, peace, and joy. Placing negative emotions with positive thoughts and comfort. Now turn again to that light mist as it gently cools you to a very comfortable level. Feeling calm and refreshed. Now, as this practice comes to a close, gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. Move your head side to side very gently and allow yourself to feel the surface beneath you and come more into your surroundings. Your arms out as if you were pushing against the walls next to you. And release, letting go. Inhale, reaching up. Bring your hands to heart center, back into Anjali Mudra. Hope you've enjoyed this practice today. I hope it is bringing you some comfort from the heat. And remember some of the breaths and some of the. And so thank you for being here. It's always wonderful to see all of you. Marlene will be here next week teaching. Honor, divinity within each one of you. Peace. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Alexis. And feel free to turn on your cameras and connect with us. I'd love to see your faces, hear your voices.
Thank you, Bonnie, for a nice class.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ellen.
Oh, yes, very cooling and relaxing. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Glad to hear it.
Good.
Trying to get my iPad undone here. Oh, all right. Hi, Norma. Nice to
Hi.
see you on.
Thank you again. It was wonderful.
Thank you. Hi, Susan. Good to see you back. And Betty and Agnes and Judy and Muriel and wow.
Thank you for the great class, Bonnie.
Oh, who was that?
Betty.
Oh, you're welcome, Betty. Thank you for being here.
Yes.
Whew. Welcome.
Thank you, Bonnie. Good to see you. Thanks for a good class.
Oh, thank you. Here's Kate and Muriel and wow. Great to have you all on. What? Oh, okay.
I just walk. No.
How is it, those apartments?
They're very, very nice.
Okay.
And they're $20. It's very affordable, but not have to drive back and forth.
That's right. You're from where?
Dickinson. That's how my son is 22. He's with me, so he gets a room. I get a room, and then
Oh,
I can
okay.
send him out to get groceries if I'm feeling like I need a nap.
There you go. Good.
Yeah, so it's a good setup. I'm glad that they are.
It is very nice.
No,
don't eat that. No.
Wonderful.
eat
So I'll have to keep getting the in.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you see. It's on your.
I think Norma wanted this.
And then you can join us.
Hello,
Norma.
Marlene.
Nice to see you.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
It's a lot cooler here than where you are, I think.
I was talking to Mira and that's what she said. It's hot and humid here.
Oh my
Hi,
gosh.
Susan.
Take care of yourself.
It looks like a nice sunny day there. I can
Oh,
see out
it's
your window,
beautiful.
Norma.
Beautiful. Take care of
Nice-
yourself,
Nice
Maureen.
to see you. Take care, everybody. Have a good week.
Thank you.
Take care, everyone. See you
Okay.
next week.
Thank you.